Howdy ho stampers, Deb Valder here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here to show you some more fun stuff that you can do with some of our celebration items. This is a stamp set that I'm using, and this is some designer series paper, all from the Celebration catalog. This is the paper, which is absolutely gorgeous. It has some of my favorite colors in it, pistachio pudding, crisp cantaloupe, just gorgeous colors, both front and back. And I'm using the stamp set called Petal Parade. Petal Parade is just a really fun, cute, adorable little stamp set. And it's free. So, what don't you like about free? Let me just show you. You're looking at these cards, and I know you're saying, Deb, those are so easy. I do not need instructions on them. But what I wanted to show you were some really fun tips using our doily and our bow making. So let me just get you started. We're going to do this card, but I'm going to do it in crisp cantaloupe. This is my crisp cantaloupe card right here. I cut it at 11 by 4 1/4, and then my designer series paper, which I just showed you from the Celebration catalog, is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4 for this one. Now for the doily. Now you're probably saying, I can just cut a doily. Well, yeah, you can, but have you ever had a doily that you cut that just kind of gets crunkled on the end because you went down too fast, okay? So what I want to show you how to do is to take your doily and put it on your cutter, and instead of starting from the bottom or the top, what I want you to do is I want you to start from the middle and then go up and then go down, so that you won't have, when you start it from the bottom, sometimes it just catches and it just crinkles all up. So if you start from the middle and go up and then go down, it's just a cute little tip. Okay, Deb, so that was so easy. Yeah, it was, but sometimes people just don't get it, okay? So that's what I'm doing there. The next thing is to attach my doily, and I'm going to just throw it on here like this. Okay, the next piece is my circle, and what I did was I used some of the designer series paper that I used right here instead of using cardstock, and I cut it out with my circle collection, my framelit. They lend themselves really great to not only our punches but also our other framelits, like our starburst framelit. So this works out really good. And then on top of that, I attached I attached the stamp that I used, and I punched it out with my 1 3/4 inch circle punch. So that's what I said. Our stamps and our stamps, our framelits, our punches, they all coordinate so well, just as our papers do. And then I just attached this to the card right there. So they're looking pretty much the same. On this one, I added a flowerette of pearls. I thought that was really cute, just to add that little floret of pearls right there. And then I want to teach you how to do your ribbon. This is about an 18-inch piece of ribbon, so I always keep that in mind when I'm going to do a bow on here. So what I did was I just wrapped it around. All right, let me just get this one out of the way so I can show you. What I do is I take, and I call this my bottom. This is my bottom piece, and this is my top piece. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bottom piece, and I'm going to wrap it around the top piece and pull it through the bottom. Okay, so I went from bottom to top. Now this is probably the most important thing right here. What you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to pull your ribbon top to bottom. You don't want to pull it sideways, because otherwise it's going to end up this way. And you don't want it to do that. So just trust me, pull it top to bottom. I'm holding this with my middle finger, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take and make a little bow at the bottom. My bottom piece is going to have the bow, and I'm going to take my top piece and I'm going to wrap it around. And then where my finger is inside here is where I'm going to push this second piece of ribbon through. And when I do that, it comes out just perfect. Now you're going to have to just maneuver it a little bit side to side to get it the size that you want. But when you do that, it comes out absolutely perfect every single time. And then you would just trim up the sides. So that was bow making 101. I want you to just take and keep replaying my video. You'll know how to do it, I guarantee you, at the end, okay? Just think of top and bottom, pulling it straight up and down, and there you go. Now, one more tip before we leave you. I want you to hop on over to my blog, because I'm going to give you more instructions on this card right here. But what I wanted to show you is, remember that top that we cut off? Don't throw them away. Don't. When you're a crafter, when you're a stamper, you use every single thing. So what I did with that top was I just made another card, and with some leftover paper I just added that onto there. Used the same stamp set that I had, and then it was good to go. On the inside is where I put my sentiment, and that's all there was to it. It's absolutely mindless. It's such a fun thing to do. So take care. Hop on over to my blog to see more on this. If you have any questions, give me a call. No, don't give me a call. I want you to take it. I want you to email me or write to me on my blog. Let me know what your questions are, what your answers are. Have a great day and see you soon.